Welcome back to Cooking Vegan with Johanny. Today I'm making sofrito. I've been telling you guys that I was gonna make sofrito, so I'm here in my kitchen. I'm using my Ninja. I don't know which, I have two different Ninjas. This one has the blade all around. The other one I have is the blade at the bottom. But here I have all my ingredients for my sofrito. I had cut up all my bell peppers. I'm using red and green bell peppers. I'm using cilantro. I'm using cilantros. Two different types of cilantro. The other one is called cilantro ancho, which is a bigger one. And then I have some celery, some onions, some scotch bonnet. I got some Marzano tomatoes. I have some garlic, some thyme. So as you can see, all in here. I have some fresh oregano too in here. So I'm just waiting for a couple people to come in. We also gonna be using tomato paste to add to it. I'm gonna be using olive oil. You can squeeze some fresh limes, but I also got this organic lime juice that I'll be adding to it as well. And then I like to season mine with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. So I have that here too. Okay, so I have all my ingredients here, and we're about to start making our sofrito. And for the sofrito, you can use it for if you're a meat eater. I'm vegan, so I don't eat any meat. But if you're a meat eater, you can, you can add you marinate your meat with this. Also, I use it for my vegan dishes. I use it like for some Dominican spaghetti that I like to make. I also use it for my beans. All my beans. I use it for my black beans, for my pinto beans. Any beans I make, I use sofrito. You can use it to make sancocho. Sancocho is a Dominican dish also that is a stew. It's a Dominican stew. And so you can make, you can add sofrito to that. There's so many things you can add sofrito to. It's basically like you marinate it. It's something so you can save time. Right, so you're gonna blend this all up. You're gonna put it in a jar. I also like to freeze it just to have some more in hand. So I freeze mine also, and you can use it at any given time. So it just saves time. You don't have to cut the vegetables or anything to marinate your meats and or any of your food, right? So we're about to get started. Give me 1 second. I just got a spoon here. Someone said, hi, are you vegan? Yes, I'm vegan. Someone said you can fit that whole thing in the blender. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to fit everything. I like to blend it, and when it goes down, I'll add more. Okay, so let's get started. All right. So I'm gonna add my celery. So I have some celery. Let's add that there. I got some scotch bonnets. I removed the seeds because some of them be hot, so I didn't want it to be hot. Add that there. I'm gonna add some fresh thyme. I love to add thyme to mine. I don't know how to say thyme in Spanish, but yeah, we got some thyme. We got some garlic. There's 7 little cubes. So we got that. We got our Marzano tomatoes. And then we're gonna start adding our peppers in here. The peppers is what takes the most space. But you wanna stack it up in there. I'm adding a little bit of everything because I'm gonna add more as I go. So this is how oregano, fresh oregano looks like this. It kind of looked like cilantro, but it's a difference. There's a big difference, actually. Let me show you guys how it looks. So you see like the leaves. Can you see the leaves? It's very different. Let me put it side by side with the cilantro so you guys don't get confused. Everything is labeled at the grocery store anyway, so you can just make sure you get oregano, fresh oregano. And then this is the cilantro. So as you can see, it's two different. It's very different. The leaves are smaller on the oregano. The leaves are bigger with the cilantro. So we're just gonna add some of the cilantro in here too. So you're just gonna stuff your blender, okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna do fine. So we're just gonna, this is the other cilantro. This one is the ancho, cilantro ancho, which is a bigger cilantro. But it has a lot of flavor. What are you making? I'm making sofrito. Sofrito is like, you marinate like your beans. If you're a meat eater, you will eat, marinate your meat and stuff like that. I also like to add tomato paste to mine. I like to add 6 ounces of tomato paste. We want all that flavor. Trust me, this thing be good. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. And I just eye it. I eye it. Let me add some more bell peppers. This is all gonna break down and then we can keep adding more. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna start it on low. What you don't want is you want to keep moving it around because you don't want it to be pure. You don't want it to be too blended. You still want to have texture with your sofrito. So move it around so that way it just kind of mince it. Let's put it higher. Someone said, are you Mexican? I am. My parents are Dominican and Puerto Rican. Someone said, make my dinner pronto. Hola, saludos desde California. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So we're gonna add some more cilantro. Some more red onions. I add 1 whole onion to the cilantro. To the sofrito. 1 whole onion. And I'm telling you guys, this will save so much time when it comes to cooking. This is what I do. Literally lasts me 4 to 6 months, depending on how much I make. And just keep adding it in here till it's nice and mixed. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I store mine. Add some more Scotch bonnet. Like, I love this blender for this exact reason. You see how it's like not like, it's still texture to it. I'm gonna show you once I finish all of this how it looks. But this is how I love my sofrito. Because my other blender, it has a blade at the bottom and it would just make it into juice. And I don't want that. So that's why I have 2 different blenders. You want to use the blender that has the blades around it. Me gusta tu cocina, gracias. ¿Qué o qué eso? Sofrito. Sofrito is a marinade that you can marinate your meats or, you know, your stews, your beans. This is what you use. This is gonna be the base of it. You can decide to do it every time you cook, but this just saves so much time. It saves so much time when you're cooking, and you can just, you know, throw some of that on the skillet, let it saute with some oil. I use avocado oil when I'm cooking it. And then I just add my beans and then season my beans and just wait till it's cooked, and that's it. And it'll be ready. It's that simple. And I'm telling you, it lasts me forever. I like to season mine, so you guys are gonna see me season it. I'll show you what I do. It's so fragrant, so it smells so good. I'm telling you. I have a video, if you want to know exactly what I'm using, the exact amount, I have a video on my YouTube channel. This is just a live of how I do it, and you know. but I do have my sofrito recipe on my YouTube channel. Now let's clean this area up a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna add the seasoning. So I'm gonna add some onion powder to mine. I like to put a good amount in there. Ooh. So when you're seasoning your stuff, this for me is even easier because when I season it, then I don't have to season it as much when I'm cooking. I'll just have to season it a little bit. So I'm adding garlic powder, just the basics. I just add the basics to it. Some black pepper, pimienta. That's how you say black pepper, right? Pimienta, ajo, cebolla de polvo, cebolla de polvo, ajo de polvo, pimienta y sal. The salt I use is pink Himalayan salt. Someone said, are you Dominican? Yes, my parents is Dominican and Puerto Rican. Add some pink Himalayan salt to that. And last but not least, we're gonna add some oregano. You see how much I use my oregano? You see that? This thing is the thing. And I love the Watson brand. But yeah, you put a lot of that. So I like to add dry and fresh oregano to my sofrito. Listen. Add as much as you like. Okay? Now, last but not least, we're gonna add some, you can squeeze some lime juice, but this is 100% lime juice. This doesn't have any adjectives or nothing like that. All the ingredients is organic lime juice. It's all lime juice. So I just didn't have any fresh one, but I always keep this in my fridge just in case. So I have literally the lemon and the lime. These are so good, especially if you don't want to like squeeze. So I'm gonna add about that much. So a little bit over a tablespoon. Just add that. And that's just gonna help it preserve it, gonna give it flavor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Like that wasn't enough. So let's add like 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Which that usually is 1 whole lime. I usually do 1 whole lime. Okay? And then we're just gonna add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. You know, it's just gonna seal it for us. It's gonna be amazing, I'm telling you guys. Yes, all natural, all just all goodness. You know, it's gonna be flavorful. When you use this in your food, even if you're a meat eater, just because I'm a vegan doesn't mean that you can't, that if you eat meat, you can't use sofrito. No, sofrito is made to marinate your meats, your beans, your mushrooms. You want to marinate your mushrooms with it, you can do that too. Anything. I have this great recipe for my Dominican spaghetti, and I add sofrito and it tastes so good. Sancocho, I make vegan sancocho, but there's a recipe for sancocho that has usually 5 or 7 meats. But I have a recipe on my YouTube channel also with a vegan version of sancocho. And you will use sofrito, okay? So I'm just gonna put it on a lower thing. I'm not gonna do it high because it's basically been blended. I just wanna blend the last bit of it. bring it down some. Someone said very nice. So you see how everything fit in here? This is a great blender. I think I got this at Walmart, this blender. I'm pretty sure I got it at Walmart. This is my second of these blenders. The other one I used to have, I think it was even bigger. I think it was like a 72 ounces. This is 64 ounces. The max is right here, but you guys can see I got it higher than that. So I love this blender. Let me just put this down. And no, I'm not sponsored, none of that. I just love, I love this blender. I had it for years. This is a new one. I threw my other one away. No, I think I gave it away. I gave it away to someone. But it was still working. I just wanted an upgrade. But it was the same, like, it was the same one. And I used to always make my sofrito on that one. I'm just pushing it down because what I don't want is for the bottom to mix too much, and then I have like watery sofrito. I want it to still have texture, so I'm just putting all the rest of the veggies towards the bottom. When I tell you this smells amazing, listen. Listen, take a Sunday or a day you have off and make this, freeze it, and I'm telling you. Leave some in your fridge. I like to put some in my fridge and then freeze the rest. I think it's gonna blend good. Let's see. Okay. I'm putting it on high. It's Sofrito. Look, the Dominican comes out. The Dominican comes out when I just, look at this. You see that? Can you see the texture? This is what you want when you're making Sofrito, okay? You see that? You see that? Look at that. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. Okay? This is literally perfection. I think this is, listen, you guys, I probably made the best Sofrito on live. Listen. Hold on. The best Sofrito I probably ever made. Okay? I've been making Sofritos for years. But you know what's crazy? I got this blender, I'm gonna say 4 months ago. So this is my first time using this blender. I was using the other Ninja. So this is the first time using this blender for the Sofrito because like I said, I always have my fridge stacked up, my freezer section with the Sofrito. So that's why I had to wait to do the live with you guys, because you guys would have probably waited another 4 months to see me make this. Okay, so we're just gonna take this out. Look at that. See, that's the texture. When I tell you perfection, that's the texture you want. It's perfectly blended. So I blended it on high the whole time. It did better on high. But just make sure you keep pressing it down and it just doesn't mix the bottom, but also mix the top. Okay. So look, you can buy these, you know, these cheap bags, these Ziploc bags, and store them in your freezer. I'm gonna show you what I do. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So you can store it in your fridge in here. Hold on. Slowly put it in here because you don't want this to get everywhere. Hold on. I have to kind of slant it a little bit. Don't do it too fast, because you don't wanna waste none of it. You want all of this goodness. Let's see some. Look at that. Arroz con guandule. Yeah. Rice and peas. Un buen arroz con guandule ahí. O un moro. So, okay. So what you do is, let me show you how I do mine. So you just put it in the bag, right? Put a good amount on there, right? You're not gonna, you can seal it a little bit on one end, leave it open on the other end, and flatten it like this. Look, can you guys see that? Okay, look what you do. This is what I do. And then, don't let it get too, because you want to be able to still close it. And you lay it just like this in the freezer. Lay it just like this in the freezer. And then when you're ready to use it, just break it apart. And just use a piece of it. And then you saute it in your pan. Or you can let it thaw out. You can let it thaw out and then add it to your meats or your beans or whatever you're gonna think. But you want to do it like this when you're storing it in the freezer. Okay. So you got that right there. You got one right there. Do the other one. I wish you guys can smell it, because it smells so good. Listen, we're not wasting none of this. That looks good. Thank you, thank you. Okay. We're not wasting any of it. It's that simple. That simple. And then if you get a jar like this, you can date it at the top. And I think it's good for 3 to 6 months in the fridge. Between 3 to 6 months in the fridge. And then it can last up to a year in the freezer. Okay. So we're gonna do the same like we did with the other one. Close it a little bit, leave it open a little bit. Bring it down, and then slowly bring it to the front. Okay, then you seal it. That's simple. Así de fácil. Hello from Russia. Hello. Somebody said, what we cooking, sis? So I made sofrito. It's like a marinade. You can marinate your meats, your beans. I put it in, or when you're making rice, like rice and peas, or like black rice, black beans with rice in it. You can add sofrito to it. It's gonna give it a lot of flavor. You still have to season your food, but this is like the base. So all like the onions and everything you usually have to chop up, you don't have to do that with this. You can just add it and saute it, and then add your beans or your meat or whatever you're gonna use. Okay? So look at that. Look how much that made. Look how much that made. Look at that. Let me put this in the freezer. So it's that simple. It's that simple. Let me read you guys' comments. Yeah, so I've seen some people said it's good for pork and stuff. See, I'm vegan, so I don't use it for that. But like I said, you guys can use it for whatever you cook with. Hello from Northway. Yeah, I have a few recipes on my YouTube channel, you guys. You guys can check all those recipes out. This is sofrito. This is sofrito. So sofrito is basically what you marinate. Like growing up, my family used it to marinate meats and to cook with beans, make rice and peas, spaghetti, like a lot of different things. You can make stew. There's a real famous stew that Dominicans make. It's called sancocho. And it usually comes with 7 meats. I have a recipe that's vegan if you guys are interested on my YouTube channel. It doesn't have the meat, but it has all the root vegetables and the flavor and everything you're looking for when it comes to sancocho. Have you figured out how to make vegan salt fish? No, I haven't. Refried vegetables. So somebody said refried vegetables equals sofrito. Where I'm from, I'm originally from New York, born and raised. I'm currently in West Palm Beach, Florida. My dad is Dominican and my mother's Puerto Rican. Well, my mother's half and half. My mother's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. What's your favorite vegan dish? My lentil soup. I love my lentil soup. Is one of my favorites. I have a lot. It's just I have a lot of food that I like, but it just depends on when what are you like, what I'm in the mood for. Because if I want like breakfast, I would have to say like my fried potatoes with my pancakes and stuff like that. Yeah, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for, what I'm in the mood to eat. But out of my soups, out of my stews, I love my lentil soup. The sancocho that I make is really, really good too. It's really, really good. Someone say you eat meat. No, so I don't eat meat. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 6 years. I've been vegan for 6 years. I have changed my diet. I haven't ate pork in 10 to 11 years. Okay? I have 9 years without eating beef. I have like 7 years without eating chicken. And then I have like 6.5 years without eating fish. I had changed my diet because I used to have really, really bad acne. Um, Someone told me, hey, it's the red meat. It's the red meat that you're eating is causing the acne and the processed foods and all that. So I cut the processed foods and the red meat, and I went on a lean diet where I was just eating chicken, turkey, and fish. And then I cut the turkey because I watched a documentary where it said like how lunch meat is so bad for you and the way it's processed and everything. I guess the bacteria and stuff. I don't know. It was just a lot of stuff that had to do with lunch meat that was not good, and I ended up just removing it from my diet. I started eating chicken and fish, but I was doing organic chicken and I was doing wild caught fish. So I was making sure I was getting clean ingredients when I was eating meat. And then I ended up cutting the chicken. I tried to do the pescatarian thing. I watched a lot of Dr. Sebi. I don't know if you guys heard of him. Dr. Sebi is a herbalist, and he talked about how you can heal your body with the foods you eat. You definitely are what you eat, and it's just, I was already going in that route where I was removing things out of my diet, and when I was eating fish by itself, it was making me bloated. My body was feeling weird, and so I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go vegan, and I've just been vegan ever since. I've been vegan for 6 years, and it's been great because I've been so creative with the foods I eat because, like I said, you guys, I'm from New York. So in New York, you have all these cultured foods. You got halal food, you have Caribbean food, you have Mexican food, you have all type of foods, Chinese food, Thai food. You have all this type of foods. And so growing up, I was able to, I ate all cultured foods. So it became easier for me to be creative with being vegan because I was like, okay, let me bring these flavors. Let me do this. Let me do that, right? And so since I already have the base of it, the base of cooking, and then I was just like, I don't need the meat. I don't need the meat. I do mushrooms, I do lentils, I do beans. I do all whole foods. I don't do no fake meat. I don't do tofu. I keep it very, very clean. I try to use the cleanest ingredients when I'm making my desserts, when I'm making different things. So thank you for getting it to 53 likes, you guys. Let's get it to 60 likes. We can do it. Do you miss the meat though? No. And the reason why is because I can still bring out the flavors, because it's all about the flavor, how you flavor your food, how you use the seasoning, and all of that. So I can make something taste very similar to the real thing, with just flavoring it, because you're not gonna eat chicken by itself. We know that. You're not gonna eat chicken or any meat by itself. You're gonna marinate it, like with Sofrito, which this is all whole foods. This is nothing in Sofrito is, animal product. All of this is natural ingredients, okay? So you're gonna marinate your meats and stuff with seasonings, which is that's all vegan. I know veganism has a lot of bad rep because they think people just eat salad, and it's very, very, very wrong. We have a variety of things that we can eat. We really do. Like I said, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat eggs, I don't eat cheese, but we still have a big variety of foods that we can eat. Yeah, I eat pizza. I make my own pizza. I make my own dough. Yeah. So what I do is replace things. Like if I'm using milk, I use like almond milk or walnut milk. I use a different type of milk that is non-dairy. So I still can bring the flavors out, and I hope you guys subscribe and just check it out. Check me out. I'm not judgmental. Like I said, I'm the only vegan in my family. I am the only vegan in my family. My family eats meat. Okay, so I'm not the type of person that says, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't." I'm not no one to tell you what to do. You're entitled to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so all I do is, try to open awareness for people, for what they, like, what's healthy, what's not healthy, what are the options, because to tell you, it took me 6 years to figure out different options, So when you trying to be healthy, it's good to look at someone that already went through that, because now you can see what what they show you. Like, hey, I was doing these ramen noodles, but now I do the organic ramen noodles with cleaner ingredients, and it doesn't have as much bad ingredients. Or like, I do these beans instead of these. I do the organic beans without the preservative. So just those little things that I feel like anybody would love to, have that information, no matter if you're vegan or not. I do promote veganism, but like I said, I don't push my beliefs or what I do to anyone. And I love to teach people, what I do, because before I started YouTube, I used to be on the phone constantly with family and friends. They will always ask me about my vegan journey and what I do and what I don't do. And that's what inspired me to become a YouTuber, because it was draining to talk to a lot of people in one day, to let them know, so I was like, if I just have a YouTube channel and I can still give you guys this information, and you guys decide to use it or not, it's there for you, And then I already said, yeah, it's already, I'm gonna say preach. It's there for you guys to get the recipe or not. If you don't like veganism, if you try and you don't like it, it's okay, It's okay. Try, I say, some people, I might make 50 dishes and you might only like 10 of the dishes that I make, but at least you like 10. And what that happens is you just start accumulating recipes and things of that sort, and next thing you know, you're vegan or you're eating cleaner. Animals eat plants, of course, they definitely do. What's in the jar? This is sofrito, so I just blended up some sofrito. The video, you guys can, once I get off this live, you guys can go back and watch the video. But I had made this sofrito with my blender using bell peppers, onions, cilantro. I use 2 different types of cilantro, oregano, fresh oregano and dry oregano, olive oil. What else? I used garlic, thyme, some Marzano tomatoes. I used tomato paste. This is the brand that I like to use for the tomato paste. So I added some seasoning. I added some lime to, because the lime is a natural preservative. So just all clean ingredients, and it's great to use when you're cooking. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna block it. Hold on one second. Yeah, so I just blocked it. But yeah, do you guys have any questions for me? Yeah, it's a troll. They come in all different ways. How long it will stay? I think it's between, I'm pretty sure 3 months in the fridge 3 to 6 months in the fridge. And then in the freezer, it's between 6 months to a year in the freezer. So I'm gonna freeze a little bit more of this. I like to just keep a small amount in the fridge. But if you use it every single day, then yeah, you will keep this whole thing because if you use it a lot. Welcome, welcome. You guys, let's get it to 70 likes. Let's get it to 70 likes. We at 1K likes on TikTok. Oh, wow. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate that. What do you use it on? So I make beans, like either pinto beans, black beans, whatever kind of beans you can marinate. You can cook it with sofrito. I make some good Dominican spaghetti with sofrito. I have a stew that's called sancocho. It's a Dominican stew that I also make, and I use sofrito. What else? If you are a meat eater, I'm not a meat eater, but if you are a meat eater, you will marinate your meats with this sofrito. I'm from New York, born and raised. My parents are Caribbean, half Dominican. Well, my dad is Dominican, my mother's Puerto Rican. Hello from Pakistan. Do they use sofrito in Pakistan? Some type of marinade? Do you make something like this to marinate? Someone say you are made out of meat. You look familiar. You know, they say that Northwest look like me. T and Tamara. They said the girl from TLC. Yeah, I've gotten. I look Ethiopian. I look Indian. I look Dominican. I get it. I get it all. Are you a plant? They say we all are plants. That's why it's good to like walk in the grass barefoot and be grounded. Ground your feet on the ground. Hey, beautiful sis. Hello, how you doing? I don't know about creatures, but I'm just joking, Mary. So you guys, I'm in my kitchen. I know you guys always see me do mukbangs. Thank you for the flowers, Robert. I was joking with you, Mary. No, I was just joking. Which food is famous in your country? My country in the U.S. because I'm American. Okay, I'm American first with Caribbean background. In New York, I would say the famous thing to get in New York is a bacon, egg, and cheese. A bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Or a Philly cheesesteak. Even though Philly cheesesteaks are from Philly, but we eat them too in New York. You look so pretty today. Thank you, Joshua. Respect all. That dress is so pretty and classy. Thank you so much. I got this at Ralph Lauren when it was on sale, okay? I shop sales, you guys. When it's on sale, then I'll buy it. They're not gonna trick me, because then you got Black Friday, then you got all these holidays. They want to bring down the price, like half a price. So no, I'm not on sale. Yeah, only way I shop. Even grocery shopping, listen, when I grocery shop, I'm buying buy one, get one free waters. I'm buying buy one, get one free everything. Okay? And good quality stuff. You just guys have to listen. I go to like 6 grocery stores. Like, I go to 6 grocery stores probably a week. Every week I'm going to different, listen, I go to Whole Foods. I go to Sprouts. There's certain things I get at Whole Foods. There's certain things I get at Sprouts. Certain things I get at Publix. Publix is a really good one. When you're trying to look for a lot of buy one, get one frees, go to Publix. I go to Aldi. I go to Walmart. There's certain things I get at Walmart. Where else I shop at? There's this grocery store here that's called Presidente. That's where I get my exotic fruits. And when I'm in my, trying to get some Caribbean stuff from different places, I'll go to Presidente, which they have like a lot of exotic fruits and stuff there. There's this other place I found. It's an Asian market. It's called Food Town. Food Town. I go to Asian markets. I go to farmers markets. That's the only thing I don't go to is Trader Joe's. That's the only one I don't go to. I know they have some things. I like to get, like, when I do go to Trader Joe's, I like to get like all the nuts, like the pistachios, the cashews, all of that. I like to get it there because they have clean stuff. But other than that, like, they have, let me see, what else do I get there? They got a lot of clean ingredients though. Trader Joe's got a lot of clean ingredients. But it's just somehow I'm never near a Trader Joe's. I don't know why. But I love Trader Joe's. They do have a lot of good stuff. I just don't go there because it's never near me. What is the name of the dish you want to prepare? Today I just made sofrito. Sofrito is like a marinade. You marinate your food with it. So I just made some because I ran out of it and it was time to make some. But I think I am gonna make some beans today. I think I am gonna make some beans. I'm not even sure what I'm making today, to tell you the truth. I'm thinking I'm gonna make some black rice with beans, but I'm trying to still figure it out. See what I'm in the mood for. But if I do make my beans, I'm gonna be using some of the sofrito for my black beans. My name is Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? What about 99 Ranch? Is that a grocery store? Have I tried peanut steak? No, I haven't tried that. Come to Italy. I would love to visit Italy. You guys have any other questions for me before I go? I think I'm gonna go live again with the food. Seeing how I feel, you know. Meek spirit. Thank you. Do you like KFC? I used to in the past, but I'm not a meat eater, so I don't eat KFC. Plus, I stopped eating processed foods even before becoming vegan. So I have years without eating processed foods. I actually have a video where I make vegan chicken nuggets with king oyster mushroom, and I'm comparing it to the vegan KFC. So check out that video. Somebody said, where are you going? Nowhere. Someone said the hell's in the jar. Yeah, I don't do no fish. I'm vegan, so no animal products, no dairy, no eggs, no cheese. And then I also, even though it's vegan, I still don't do it, is tofu because of the soy. And then I don't do fake meat. I don't do fake meat, anything processed, I don't do. In the jar is sofrito. This is sofrito. Okay? If you are a meat eater, you will marinate your meats with the sofrito. You're gonna add it to your beans, add it to your rice and peas. You're gonna add it. I have a spaghetti recipe that I use sofrito. I have a stew that I make using sofrito. Do bugs count as do bugs count? No, so bugs wouldn't be vegan. No. You doing that shirt a favor? It's a dress. It's a dress. Are you a hamster? No, but I had a hamster when I was a kid. I used to love it so much. Hamsters are so cute. I used to play with my hamster. Listen, I got memories. You probably trolling, but either way, I love hamsters. They're so cute. Someone said, I will never be vegan. Never. Hello. How are you? Someone said, I love meat. I get it. Listen, it's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. You gotta just get your body used to, you know, once you have like recipes, like me, I got like 50 different recipes. So I got more than like 50 different recipes. And on my head, I'm creating daily. I'm creating new. I know it's gonna be good because, you know, I'm a cook. So I just know my food is good, you know? Listen, everyone that tries my vegan food tells me, oh, if someone will cook like, this is what they say. If someone will cook for me like this, I will go vegan. But they don't want to cook it themselves. So I believe you guys, because from everyone telling me, you guys would actually do it if someone will actually cook for you. If you just got the food, just got the food. Yeah, you got sea moss. You got sea moss. You got 92 minerals in sea moss. Okay, I got some sea moss in the fridge right now. Let me show you. Look, sea moss has 92 minerals that your body needs out of 100. Your body your body needs like 100 minerals, sea moss has 92 minerals. Okay? Then you have black walnuts, which have lots of minerals and nutrients in black walnuts. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, you could get this at Walmart. Get this at Walmart in the seed section where they have like pistachios and stuff like that. They have this. These are black walnuts. These have tons of nutrients. It have calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, copper, magnesium. No, I said manganese. Manganese, is that how you say that? So this is super good, okay? Super good. This is actually the real walnuts. These are the real ones. These are grown in America. I know a lot of people don't know about black walnuts, but these are grown in America. These are what the ancients were eating. Black walnuts, okay? And look, you can add it to your baked goods. So like if you make cookies, cakes, or whatever, you can add black walnuts. You can add it to your ice cream, your bread, your salads, trail mix, sauces. You can make or I have made black walnut butter. Super good. Super good, I'm telling you. It's not bad at all. And I have made granola. I have made a granola with black walnuts. So you guys try black walnuts. Super good. Lots of nutrients. But someone said too much plastic. Listen, unless you're going to pick these out wherever they're growing these at, just get it at Walmart, okay? But yeah, there's so many minerals and stuff that you can get from foods, live foods. That's what we want to eat, live foods, okay? So you guys keep it healthy. Keep it healthy, stay healthy, you know, change things in your diet, because there's something that you might say to, that you tell yourself, hey, I need to stop doing this. We all do it. I need to stop doing this. I need to, you know what I'm saying? So if there's something that you feel like I should stop doing, my health, it's messing up my health or whatever, just look for other alternatives, look for other things. We want to be healthy, you guys. Thank you, Don. Thank you. Yeah, so you guys, it's not that bad, okay? You guys can just start changing your diet little by little. Now, if you have health issues, let me tell you something. If you have health issues, you have to change your diet immediately if you don't want your health to keep going downhill. But if you're a person that's, you know, you're still young or don't have as much health issues or don't have health issues at all, then you can slowly transition yourself to, it don't have to be vegan, but just a lean diet, healthy, like just be healthy, you know? Are you about to make something? No, so I just made sofrito. It's like a marinade that I use to cook like my beans and things of that sort. If you are a meat eater, you can marinate your meats with the sofrito. It's just a mix of bell peppers, onions, garlic, thyme, oregano, cilantro. If you want to, once I get off this live, you guys can go back and watch the video. You turn me to Sofrito. I can't with you, Stevie. Severe. You just coming in? Apple cider vinegar. No, I didn't add apple cider vinegar. I added lime juice. So if you don't want to squeeze your own limes, you can buy these. It's 100% organic. It's all organic lime juice. So I buy this brand. I forgot. I go to so many grocery stores. I forgot where I got this from. I totally forgot. So I'll tell you guys next time whenever I see it at the grocery store. I think it was in Presidente. Cause they have like things like this, I think it might have been Presidente. I'm not sure. I can't with you, sir. It's okay. I guess the game is more important. I got this at Ralph Lauren. I don't know if they sell it anymore because I got it when it was on sale. So they were taking it off the shelves and stuff. So I don't know if they sell it anymore. Someone said Gucci dress. No, it's Ralph Lauren. I love some Ralphie. I get a lot of things at Ralph Lauren. It's just the clothes is 100% cotton. Not all of their clothes, but a lot of their clothes, and it holds. You know, you can wash it and it still holds off. Like this is like I think like my second or third time wearing this dress. And it looks still in good condition. So that's what I like about shopping there. Let me put this in the fridge. Give me a second. Since I have you guys here, I might as well cut this pineapple that I need to cut. Thank you. I might as well show you guys how I cut my pineapple. So you're gonna cut this part. Cut the end part. Look, y'all seen me eat pineapple this morning, and look, I'm already cutting another pineapple. I bought 3 bags of Honeycrisp apples today. Those are my favorite apples. If you guys want to know what's my favorite apples, are Honeycrisp apples. I love Honeycrisp apples. They're so good, so good. You guys, you know you could also make like pineapple, like infused water with pineapple juice. It's really, really good. So once you do that, so you see how I have my pineapple? You don't see none of those little spikes. You see like one or two, but you want to take those things out because those are where like kind of like rip your lip and stuff. So make sure you like remove those little pieces. And this is what I do to remove the core. That way you can eat the whole pineapple when you're eating it. And this is how I do it. Mm-hmm. Someone said that was smooth. And there you have it. Cut up pineapple. Let me get my... Someone said pineapple smoothie. No, I'm just cutting pineapple because I like to eat it. It's one of my favorite fruits. So, I got some pineapple. Hello, hello. What are we making? I'm not making anything. I'm just cutting this pineapple. I'm gonna get off live. I'm gonna see what my daughter wants to eat for dinner. And because I asked her, what do you want to eat? And she'll give me ideas of what to make. So I'm probably gonna go live again eating my dinner. But I just want to show you guys how I make my sofrito and, you know, all that good stuff. So there's my pineapple. I put it in the fridge. And that's it. So you guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. And I'll see you on my next live, all right? Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.